Hello, you beautiful people. Susie here, aka the Blockbuster Chick. Of course, we are back. It is Monday, the 24th. My god, the month's flying by, as usual. Um, Thank you so much for being here. It is Steam Day. Monday is always Steam Day, and it means we are continuing the game that is actually scarier than House on Haunted Hill on Netflix, which me and my husband just finished watching and is now one of my favorite shows ever. We have started on House on The Haunting of Bly Manor, and that's equally creepy. So we're looking forward to that. But this game is actually scarier. Who knew? Well, I did because I've been playing it for the last 6 weeks or something. Yeah, so yeah, it is a very spoopy game. My eyebrows are a mess today. I'm sorry. Anyway, so it's gonna be a continuation, of course, of the letter. Just waiting for peeps to come in and get settled down. And we will get started very shortly. I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend and have a fabulous week ahead of them. And for those of you who were here on Friday, the last stream I did, my mental health is a lot better today. There were stuff going on in my personal life that I'll not disclose, but it is getting a little easier. And I had a good rest over the weekend and just looked after myself and spent time with husband and the kitties, and I feel a lot better. That's all gonna change with this goddamn game that I love but scares the crap out of me. So yes, this is going to be fun. I have a feeling one of my favorite characters is going to be dead, and I don't want him to be. I really don't want him to be. I'm terrified. I'm terrified my boy Zach is dead. And I really don't want him to be, because he is a great boy. I love him so much. I do. I love him. He is my boy. Oh, my goodness. Just give it a few more moments until some peeps come into the room. Just so we get, build up an atmosphere for that. That's what I want. That's what I want. What I really, really want. What I really, 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 really want is to have people to play off of. Yes, that's what we want. Yes, 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 yes. That's what we want. And I'm just looking on the Twitch page as well, because it's good to see how much of a delay there is. It's not that much, which is very good to know. Very, very good to know. So, okay, I think we're good. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get it up there. Okay, and go to... There we are. I've not muted it, have I? No, I've not. There we go. Just getting the sound levels all the way over. There we go. No, that one's going a little too low. Sorry about this, guys. Just getting the sound leveled. Yeah, the birdies are whistling. Birds! There they are! There's the birds! Hey! Alright. So, without further ado, I'm just checking stuff. Okay. Well, we get this show on the road. Okay. Here we go. People coming in late, it's okay. I understand life happens. But I'll try and explain it as I go throughout this, just to make sure that we have a cohesive storyline for everybody to understand. Alright. What the hell day was it? I can't remember. Is it going to give me anything? No. Okay, of course it's not. A dreary downpour starts off the Monday. Although it doesn't last for more than an hour, the dark clouds lift just after the sun peaks over the horizon. Brief as it is, the rain has significantly dampened the park's usual cheery vibe. That and seeing spoopy people doesn't help. Morning, yeah, my mic's fine. Mornings like this often mark the start of another bad week. An arrest gone wrong, another investigation leading to a dead end, or some truly effed up shit being called in. Like that one time I was dispatched to a scene where a guy gouged his... Oh, God! Oh, we get yeah, that thing right there, and did this thing right here. That's not pretty. Jesus. Was a few chews away from swallowing it. In fact, lost my dinner that day. I wonder why.
Fun times.
Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit in case it's too loud. And we'll do it on the thing as well. That should be better. Okay. Alright, should be better now. We'll see. Of course, I doubt anything can top getting cursed by a damn chain letter of all things. Yeah, nothing's gonna beat that. This is the sort of stupid thing people pass along as a prank through email. Prank, bruh. Through emails and text messages for F's sake. A ghost chasing after you just puts the icing on that cake. So far, all we've done is run, snoop about, read stuff, and run again. It frustrates me to no end how we're still no closer to an answer. Even my car reflects the state my mind is in. Photocopies of documents litter every available surface, and it keeps rifling through them apparently whilst we're doing this. Scattered all over the place, spilling from the passenger side and into the back seat, making an entire mess of what little space there is. Not that I am any better. Pardon me, my last shower was 24 hours ago. I haven't slept at all, and my last meal was that chocolate porridge thing Isabella offered. The way I am now, I'll definitely get a scolding. Whoa, we're updating the story quite a bit here, Jesus. If Becca were here, she'd give me an earful and tell me to take care of myself better. Say that I'm killing myself on the job. You could say that in a way. Jesus, what the hell is all updating? I can already hear Isabella complaining how dark the bags under my eyes are getting and about how I reek and how I need to shower pronto.
I can rest easy when this is all over.
Yeah, you can. It's not that I can't feel the pang of hunger. With that woman chasing after you, it's difficult not to feel anything other than horror. The rush of adrenaline coursing through my veins in my desperation to survive. In fact, I can still sense the ghost of her touch from last night. Yeah, I can still sense it a week later. Her bony digits wound tightly around my ankle and that horrid smile she has on her as she pulls me closer. Young Tony Danza. Because I had to. The memory's enough to send a shiver up my spine and make me antsy. Perhaps the only thing comforting about this is the sight of my gun nearby. I'd take that for safety. From my dashboard, sunlight glints off Ophelia's surface. That's what he calls it? Oh, I think they mentioned that, but I can't remember. Oh, normally I keep it hidden in the compartment. Luxburn police regulations only allows authorized people to carry firearms, and even those are limited. I do have that authorization, but I never really saw the need for its use when the standard issue tasers are more than good enough to incapacitate anyone. If not, I can always throw them on their back. Those judo lessons Dad forced me to get as a kid has its uses too. On a ghost, though, all of those will probably yield the same result. They're all useless. I might as well use a stick. Oh, I need that sound effect, I just realized, from The Princess and the Frog. My favorite scene, Lewis, the crocodile, alligator, whatever you would count him as, getting a stick, trying to find a stick and then coming out of the bushes at a perfect comedically timed moment going, I found a stick! Favorite character from that movie. So good. However, it's the feeling of ease I'm after, or what little of it I can gather from it. The awareness that I, at least, have something to protect myself with in case things go wrong. They've gone wrong multiple times, Ash. There we go. Thank you for updating the story yet again. That I can still protect the people who are still depending on me despite the missteps I've taken. Or I've taken. It doesn't take the edge off, though. The feeling that your whole body has been strained far beyond its capacity. Frankly, I'm already running out of steam. Not on Monday, because it's Steam Day! Okay. And I need to sneeze again. God damn it. Hold on. Get it. Oh, I hate when that happens. A sneeze is about to come and then it disappears. Lovely. The only thing pushing me right now is knowing someone's still depending on me. A stretch is still in order, though I've been sitting here since last night. Sorry, just checking stuff real quick. Did I do a thing? Damn it. Okay. Sorry. That's fine. Just doing something real quick. Okay. There we go. Okay, just had to do that there. Almost there, guys. Sorry about this. Thank you, car outside. Alright. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's carry on. Soon I step out from my car, closing it behind me with a thud as I take in my surroundings. The rain... Oh, thank you. We actually hear the car door. The rain did wonders. The morning air feels crisper and cooler than it has ever been in days. For once, the weather seems to be taking a turn for the normal. Not for long. Luxborn normal. In the distance, beyond the buildings lining the horizon, dark clouds are blowing, and yeah, you can say that again.
A storm might be due this evening, give or take.
Uh-huh. A shame for the people looking forward to Halloween tonight. Oh, it's Halloween! Oh, no! I'm just not sure whether this is something I can look forward to as well. Still, I bask in the change it brings. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, taking in the peace as if it'll be my last. Please don't say that, Ash! But as with all the good things, the quiet shortly comes to an end. Not necessarily a bad end. Her humming reaches my ears first, halting my movements. Sure enough, when I glance up, I find her, Isabella, just as she enters the park grounds, bags of convenience store food in hand. After last night's flight from Salem, well, we've elected to stay the night here, unsure if our own homes will still be safe. Yeah, they weren't last time. Normally we'd both be adverse to the idea of spending the night outside like this, but panic and distress has tainted that decision. It's not like we've gotten an ounce of sleep anyway. On the off chance one of us did, it only lasted but a second, or it's a fitful one. Okay. But looking at her right now from afar, it's easy to mistake her for someone who's simply out on an early morning stroll. Her steps are light and free as she walks, the expression on her face calm, if not untroubled. Pardon me, hopefully she's not possessed. Her voice fills the atmosphere with a light air, temporarily easing off the disheartening mood. It's easy to pretend we're not knee-deep in a life and death situation the way she acts now. Easy to forget we've lost someone, or one of us is being framed for the crime he likely didn't commit, or he's dead! Thank you, truck outside, tooting your horn. I changed the keys around. There we go, I couldn't remember what it was. If anything, it's only her appearance that betrays that mask. Slightly disheveled, bags under her eyes, an exhausted curve in her shoulders, and dragging footsteps. But the closer she gets, the more obvious these signs are to the naked eye. She passes an energy drink my way the moment the distance allows it, and hands me the other bag she's holding, before seating herself on the edge of the fountain. Ooh, look what you got. Is that Energy Sheep? I get that Yin Yang Studios' logo is a sheep, so that would make sense for that. The scent of warm food immediately wafts from the bag when I open it, carried further by a passing breeze. Whatever sweet sauce they drizzled over this pork wannabe, it smells heavenly. Hell, even the sorry-looking vegetables seem appetizing. Despite myself, without even checking exactly what this is, hunger swiftly takes over every rational thought. I dig in without waiting for her to start. Although she appears to be of the same mind too, and soon enough she also starts with hers. No casual talk while we fill our empty stomachs. Exhausted as we both are, food is something we can't forgo. Starvation dulls the thinking, weakens the body. If we are to survive this, we're going to have to take care of ourselves first. It's one thing Zach will likely remind me if he's here. Don't say it like that, because I think he's dead. I'm going to do that every time. I know that's what Rebecca would do. Oh, God. Made me feel bad. In a matter of minutes, we're done and dumping the empty cartons on a nearby waste bin. Oh, God. Spell check, people. Or grammar check. Along with it is the shift in the mood. Or like a proofreader. Back to Dismal. Back to the problem at hand. The comfortable atmosphere from minutes ago was nice. Hey, honey. We sis, you lurking. I see you there. I see you there. I love you. For minutes ago was nice while it lasted. Admittedly, I've missed these kinds of moments between us. We never had the chance. Always busy on some project or work. The things we've taken for granted, now we're realizing how valuable they are. Love you too. With one of us gone, the other stuck in a jail cell, or dead! The world has an awful sense of humor. As do I. While the one we've just had is short-lived, it's another thing I want to look forward to if we ever free ourselves from this damn curse. I'd like to believe there's a way. For now, we have to focus back on the present. This. Dead people. The letter. The curse. It's not simple to bring these up, but necessary.
What now? Where do we go from here?
It's an innocent question at best, but she looks to me as if my face has all the answers in the world. I used to think so, back when I was at the top of my game and I'm still sure of everything. Now, there's just uncertainty sullying whatever decision I come up with. Yeah, you're telling me, Ash, because I don't know what to pick now. At some point, logic has simply stopped working here, and we've started grasping at straws. Along with exhaustion, fatigue, and stress, we have enough kindling to get a fire burning. Eh? Ooh, the not-so-pleasant kind of fire. Look at the scene, it's so dramatic here.
We can't stay here. We'd be sitting ducks if we remain in one place.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't just keep running like this either, Ash. Sooner or later, she'll...
We don't have much of a choice, Isabella. Even our homes aren't safe.
Tell me, guys, for anyone listening, is the game audio too loud? Am I too quiet? Anything like that? If you could let me know, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. Da, 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 while I clear my nose. Okay. Hay fever season's kicking in there. Okay.
Anytime that woman, that thing might get us. Fuck. A zombie apocalypse would be better than this.
So what then? You're giving up?
No.
Nobody said that.
Just because this whole thing isn't panning out the way you want it to, doesn't mean there isn't a way out. Ash, I know Zach wouldn't want you to do that. I know Rebecca wouldn't.
Rebecca's gone. Dead.
Ooh, tough crowd here. Little awkward.
Isabella, if what happened last night didn't tell you how bad...
I know that.
Oh, jeez, lizard face.
Reminding me.
Lizard face.
Do you really think I don't blame myself for everything?
Wait, what? No.
Wrong. No. If there's anyone who's responsible for getting everyone in this mess, it's not her. She warned us. She warned me. Tried to stop me when I pried the letter off her hands. It's never her fault. If there's anyone she should be blaming, it's me.
I'm not... No one's telling you to...
Simply seeing that expression on her face, that guilt eating away at her. It's delicious!
Belle, please don't think that way. Not right now.
It hurts.
No, but you might as well just say it.
Oh. Okay, you're a lizard lady with your eyes. Someone has to tell you. It hurts that I can't even do anything to lighten that burden.
Even if you don't, I know everyone, even Rebecca, thinks this is...
It hurts that I can't even find the right words to soothe that grief.
Belle, that's enough. We'll just have to make do with what we have. Stop blaming yourself for every little thing, because it's not even helping anyone at this point.
Yeah, but sometimes with mental health issues, like despite the fact that this is real going on right now, it's difficult not to blame yourself or feel guilty or stop apologizing. It's very hard. Even when part of your brain knows that you didn't have anything to do with it, you still do it. I do it all the goddamn time. We both falter to silence at my words, and an awkward, stifling mood descends between us. I do not mean to shout, to snap at her, to add to that kindling. Not in a moment when any time, anywhere, that damn ghost might get to one of us. We're both in the same boat, yet here we are, playing the blame game. Little by little, we're falling apart, caving into the pressure, to the bleak situation we're trapped in. Did that ghost mean for this to happen? To divide each of us so she can pick us off one by one right after the other? Who knows? I know I'm adding in words now to make it make sense. Anything's possible now if her kind can exist. With the fire burning between us rising as high as it does now, I'm afraid, deathly afraid, that the possibility might come sooner than I can figure all of this out. Fudge, I still can't think straight. I can't even believe the next words coming out of my mouth. That out of everyone, I have to be the one saying these to her. This is more her forte than mine. Keeping the peace, getting along with everyone, while I unintentionally aggravate people with badly chosen words. Funny how fast the tables have turned after just one unfortunate incident. How am I even supposed to cope?
I swear I'll get us out of this mess. I'll find a way to get Zack out of that place.
I think he'll be dead already.
But if we want to make it out of this in one piece, we're gonna have to calm down first.
Alright, here we go. Before my own temper flares, I walk away and slide back into my car. If the door slams with more force than needed, I'd like to blame it on the pent-up anger boiling up in me. I'm not even sure what or who I am angry at. The ghost? Yeah, the ghost? At her sudden outburst? Or maybe at myself for being this useless? Because despite her not saying anything, I know! God damn it. She's still counting on me. In spite of my failures or every harsh word I've uttered or how unbearable I can be as a friend. It's there when the tension after the argument finally breaks and she follows me and gets in the car. It's in concerned glances she shoots my way when I start the engine. I'm talking here, Ash. Can you not start the car? Without a word and drive off. It's in her silence. A heavy gift. Her unwavering trust. Yet, it's one I'm more than willing to carry. Even through my own exhaustion, if only to keep her safe. In this city of 68,000 strangers, she's the only one I have left. What do you mean? You're already talking as if Zack's dead. Please don't let him be. Though, in all seriousness, a good rest is still our best bet for now. Thinking with an exhausted brain is almost as good as running around in circles. Though with the birds! We might as well just throw ourselves at that ghost and be done with this. The local Irish pub may not be the best place to hang around when one hasn't slept a wink or you're stressed. More often than not, it's loud. Sometimes the music played by drunkards grates the ears and the whole place smells like piss on a bad day. All in all, it's very definition of the last place I'll hang around after a wakeful night, but it's safe. Pardon me. Or as safe as it can be with G's security watching the place. Makes it easy to find help, in case you find yourself in a tight spot. The place being owned by a person I've implicitly placed my trust on provides some semblance of comfort too. Gregor, bartender G, or just G to his regular patrons, who looks nothing like Ash's boss, the chief inspector. He looks nothing like him. Might be rough around the edges. Sometimes a bit too gruff for a man serving drinks behind the counter. But he belongs to the good folk of this city. He does? You must have to have a lot of Christmas dinners then. If there's anyone in this place I can rely on to look after people important to me, it's probably him. I don't know. He means well, surprisingly, despite his surly demeanor, cares to some extent for people he likely only sees once or twice a week or on a bad day. Not the best job in the world, in my opinion, but that's exactly it, isn't it? In wine, there is truth. Ooh, he's so wise now. Alcohol, in this case. It loosens the tongue, forces one to let his or her guard down. Whatever inhibitions anyone has, it all flies straight out the window after a few glasses. That's very true. For most people. It has made him observant, too. Always has one or two things to say about someone or something. Most of the time it's me, opinionated ass. But God knows how many times I've asked for his help when I've met with a dead end or in a case or I'm in trouble. This time's no different. As expected, the moment we show up, he's kind enough to offer us a room at the back of his shop. A single look at my face, I don't even need to say anything, and the next thing we know, he's leading us in. Do 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 do. Boop. Okay, sorry, just had to check things. Alright. No questions asked. Look, the place is buzzing again as usual. Maybe it's also for this reason why I find myself drifting towards his station hours later, after having gotten that much needed shut-eye. Okay. Newly washed drinking glasses and tumblers line the counter surface when I enter the room. Behind the bar, G's busy wiping each of them clean. I'm gonna turn the gain down a wee bit. There we go, just to make sure. Okay. Alright. B's busy wiping each of them clean, likely prepping it for tonight's use. One can down. It's just Sprite, by the way. Just got Sprite. And I've got my water for Waterworld. So if you guys need to hydrate me, they are there. Alright. Briefly, he glances up at me. Once, I claim one of the empty stools and grab a rocks glass sitting closest to my elbow. Turning it absent-mindedly in my palm, just to keep my hands occupied while my brain's busy, still trying to make sense of everything. Even at a dead hour, with only a few patrons milling about, this place still smells strongly of liquor. Honestly, I've never grown fond of it. Regardless of how many times I've made a trip or sat here, on the same spot just talking with the old man. Pardon me, I've never been fond of drinking in the first place. Yet, oddly, it's the nasty odor of a brewery that helps clear the mind this time. Okay, weird. But it's okay, it's not for everybody. I don't drink a lot of... What? Oh, come on, Belle. Yay, there's Kitty Cat. Hi, honey. Yes, Mommy's doing her game. Oh, yep, be careful, honey. There you go, good girl. Well, that was a random, that darn cat there for you. Belle just decided to jump on my chest. And she's wandering on the table. Yes, hello, darling. Yeah, Mommy's playing her game, her spoopy game. You gonna sit down? Are you gonna sit down here? Do you want me to move stuff out the way? I do that? Yeah. Look, there we go. Look. Look. No, you're gonna go down? Yeah, because you're causing a fuss. Yeah, you are. You're causing a fuss. Because she can. Because she's baby Belle. Yeah, what you want to do, honey? You want to go down? Okay. Just rub your butt against the mic as you leave. Thank you so much, Belle. Okay. Sorry for that. Kitty cat wanted attention. Okay. Along with the lack of the establishment's usual hubbub and the occasional clinking of glasses. Hello again, Belle. Hello. Mwah. Even more bizarre is that through my lack of words, G doesn't say anything. Although it's clear, sorry if you can hear Belle's butt on the mic. Although it's clear from the way his mouth is curved up in a tight frown that he has questions. And Belle is sniffing my microphone going, like that. A bucket load of it. He wisely keeps it shut. Instead, he simply focuses back on his work. Rinse, wipe, stash away, repeat. Going through the motions with such familiarity is almost a trance. And Belle, why are you licking the microphone? Why are you licking it? She is licking the microphone. I have weird kitties. Oh, now you do when I put the camera off of you. Watching his precise movements quietly like this, with these thoughts swimming inside my head. Her butt's in the way. I have to look over here. Belle, come on. Swimming inside my head. It's easy to lose track of everything around me. One solid lead on this. One possible way to sort this out. But, hi baby. Will it work? I don't know. Will it, honey? Especially if my assumption's correct and that the reason Zach was there yesterday morning was because of the curse. Something must have happened there for him to see the need to look into it and break inside that place. What if the couple has fallen victims to the curse? What if they're the makers of the curse? I don't know. It doesn't fall outside the realm of possibility. I've been so biased not even thinking that they might be in danger as well. Well, I don't care about Luke, for one thing. But during the open house with Isabella, they might have seen the letter, and... Fudge.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Some fucking detective I am.
What's your language there? It's like the moment when Cooper saw it. If the logic holds, I need to hurry there right away. And if there are answers anywhere, it would be there. It should be there. Where all this fudging mess started. It's not only my life on the line here. There are others. What happened to us? I won't wish on anyone else, no matter how much I loathe them. Or how complicated all of this has suddenly become. Is anyone going to find out what happened to Marion? The letter. The woman. The mansion. And now that her voice is lacing venom inside every crevice in my head. Murmurs that jeer, scoff, and deride whenever an opportunity presents itself.
It's because you didn't listen.
Excuse me?
It's all your fault.
What?
Why won't you believe me?
Oh, okay. A reminder of what I failed to do and of who I failed. At some point, they all begin to blur together, twining and coiling. Every horrid image and memory of her seeking the forefront of my mind. I want to know who the hell she is. No matter how much I refuse to remember the fear I felt then, to push it as far back as I can. Hey there, Janet. Welcome. Did I miss moon-sized cheeks? I don't know. Did you? There's no cheeks at the moment, but we're still balls deep in the letter, of course. And, yeah. Whoo! Looking forward to seeing if one of my other friends is dead. So that's the thing. Yeah, it's a scary game. You're just in time. So we're with Ash at the moment, and were you here last week? Yes, you were. You were here for Spoopy Time. You were here for Becca being on the floor. That was horrible. Yeah, so we're gonna see if Zach's dead or if we can see. Yeah, I know, you clipped it. Yeah, I remember. Woo, boy. And I found out that this game is actually scarier than the Netflix show Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. I'll be forever haunted by it because I thought going up the stairs would be the right thing. Obviously not. Obviously the logic was twisted round. Oh dear. But it's okay. We live with our mistakes. And then I'll go through at the end and try to get, when I finish the game, this run, I will go through and try to save everybody. Except for Luke, he can die in a fire. The visions come to me like a deluge. And before I know it, before I can drown, another voice pulls me out of it.
You doing good there, boy?
Oh, there he is. His hand is on my shoulders, gripping it tightly and giving me a light shake. He looks so much like the Chief Inspector Lee. And he has the same voice. It's so weird. He looks so much like him. There's relief in his face when I finally look up at him, although his frown appears more distinct than the concern in his eyes. It's deeper now, marred with worry and agitation. He does let go when I offer him a small nod, but the furrow between his eyebrows never leaves his face. He always has a knack for reading people, after all. Even someone who can be as closed off or distant like me. In all the time I've spent in the force, there's only one other person who's as keen as this old guy. The Chief. funny and weird to some degree. I pointed it out to him so many times before how much they look alike. Yes, I'm not going crazy. Only for the observation to be brushed off with a vehement tone. Maybe they're brothers. Maybe they're twins or something. Like, same tone of voice. Look very similar. And look about the same age as well. Like, Jesus, they could be twins. I wonder if that's going to come into play later. I have no idea. I've never brought it up again after the third time, out of respect for the guy. Whatever it is, it's clearly something he doesn't want to talk about. Why push, right? However, during times like this, it's impossible for the thought not to come up. He even has the glare down pat. Under his wordless scrutiny, I feel like a damn rookie again.
You're looking a bit green. Sure you got plenty of rest back there?
See, it's the same voice. It's the same voice actor.
You were only out for an hour or two. Wouldn't hurt to try and get some sleep. I'll keep an eye out.
No need. Don't worry
Ooh.
about me. I won't be able to get some sleep anyway.
Not with her face still a clear picture in my head, no. Yeah, I can't get rid of that image
I
either.
heard that from you before. Not buying it. What's the story this time?
Well, the person playing this game made some stupid decisions, and then we saw one of our friends being splat on the floor after being haunted by a ghost.
This as bad as that case with the guy who ate his own eyeball.
They had that in brief description a wee bit ago.
I wish it were. Jesus, stop reminding me. I hated that case. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you get a kick out of telling people about it.
It's useful, you know, for blokes who don't know their limits.
By the way, Janet and everybody else watching this, is the game too loud? Is it like louder than me, or is it okay? Just need to know. God damn it, my nose is getting all stuffy again. Okay. Nah. Do 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 do.
Sends them right out the
Tis
door
fine.
after I
Thank
start
you,
with the
Janet.
description. Or was it the part when the poor schmuck gouged his eyes out?
Could you stop talking about people gouging their own eyes out, please?
Nasty, awful, icky
Pardon
stuff,
me.
and it gets the job done. Like I said, useful. Don't even need to call security these days if I want to kick someone out. Anyway, pretty sure that pales in comparison to whatever this is now. I haven't seen you this stressed out since they closed that case. The one from 10 years ago with your professor friend.
Abigail and her team weren't able to solve that one, G. No one has been able to. It just went cold.
Same difference. But what do I know, eh? I just serve drinks, listen to people's problems and their whining, then make sure they get home safe afterwards.
Thanks for making him feel better, G. About him whining. Hey, Snow! Welcome back. The spoops haven't happened yet, but I think we're getting there. We are getting there at the moment.
Thing is, I'm also not blind, kiddo. And you can bet your ass I can tell when a person's about to fall apart.
You can say that again.
What? Is this some form of therapy from you? Are you going to offer me free drinks now?
Really, I can use some right now. Something to numb the senses. But when has that helped anyone?
In your dreams, kid.
Very sleepy, so I don't know how active I'll be, but I'm lurking. I appreciate it, lovely. I appreciate it. I know it's very late for you. So I do appreciate it.
Last time someone gave you the hard stuff, your photographer friend had to haul you out of this place almost half naked.
Hey, I can handle my liquor when I put my mind to it.
I can do anything because I'm a big boy.
Not from what I've seen, nope.
I'm both brains of that.
Besides, you usually avoid drinking. Either way, it's out of the equation. And when booze no longer counts, we just talk. So, talk.
Hey, Speed Rocket. You're lurking while you're streaming. That is dedication.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, we are going to need a bigger boat. Thank you for the 300 biddies, my friend. That is very generous and kind of you. And of course, I like to do this after that happens. Just make sure I spelled it correctly. All right. Shout out for Speed Rocket.
We're not worthy!
Oh my god. Thank you so much, Speed Rocket, gifting the 5 subs. Oh my god. You are a gentleman and a scholar, you beautiful creature. Thank you so much. Guys, if you are not following Speedrocket on his channel, please go do that now. This man is a generous human being. He just gifted 5 subs. Oh my god! That is so cool. Thank you so much. Move Star, Wayne's... Yeah. Wayne's World, yeah. Love it. Oh, I actually have an extreme close-up camera here. That is so awesome. But not right now. Thank you, Speedrocket. All of the love in the chat for Speedrocket because he's freaking awesome to do that. That was so friggin' sweet of you. So friggin' sweet. Okay, back to more spoopiness. We talk.
It's not like
Okay.
anyone within earshot will care. That chap over there only wants his cricket matches.
I doubt you believe it, G.
Hey, Jakey, welcome. How you doing today, friend? Hope you are having a wonderful day. Hey, come here, give me a close. Oh, duck a muck. A close up. This is a close up. A close up, you jerk. A close up. Best cartoon in the world. Best cartoon ever. All right.
I've heard worse
This
stuff.
is fun.
Try me.
You know that mansion down at Anslum?
Da 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 da. You do know I'm gonna splice the audio. Please do. Please do, Jarrett. Do whatever you need to do, my friend. I know you are a very capable person and very talented with this kind of stuff, so go for it. You do what you need to do.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I just appreciate all the love and support that I get here. It's so sweet. Woo!
You live in this town long enough, it's impossible not to hear a thing or two about it. Bloody locals.
Well, my friend found a primitive version of a chain letter in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've seen it, we're cursed.
A beat passes. For a long moment, G stands there unmoving. His hand stops short of placing the glass he's been wiping prior back to a rack on his left. All while he stares at me with eyes that are nothing short of scrutinizing. He probably assumes I'm joking. Who wouldn't? Not a week ago, I've been put in the same position. How funny that, because I was put in a weird position that nothing... dead friend! That! Nothing weird. Even now, in spite of the oh, Becca! And possibly dead Zack, I don't want him to be dead! Arrgh! Even now, in spite of the things I've seen and heard, it simply won't sink in. Or maybe this is just desperation creeping in? The idea that I may not be able to find a way out of this? Whatever the case is, for people who haven't experienced what I'm haven't, it should be haven't. Going through it, this will merely sound like an awful Halloween prank.
It's not a prank.
Pardon me. Brah. This must have been what Isabella felt the whole time we made fun of her that day.
This isn't a prank. I saw something.
Now it's too late. You could say that again! We're stuck in a never-ending nightmare, where the only way out might be death. And like I've expected, G's reaction to it? An amused laughter. It booms throughout the whole pub after a long bout of silence. Like I've just told him a particularly funny joke!
Okay. Good one, kid. You don't want to spill. No one's forcing you. Seriously, though. Good one.
You'll get spoopified soon. Although I want to be angry with him, I can't find it in myself. Can't even muster the energy for a scowl or a glare. Nothing but a taste of my own medicine to temper the annoyance, that word, because I'm not saying it, up in me, because I don't like it. I suppose. In the end, echoing her words is the best I can do.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, all right. Good luck with that. You're on your own. Here, I thought you didn't have an ounce of humor in that body. Guess I'm wrong.
He shakes his head, lets out another chuckle before returning to his task. By now, almost half of the glasses have been put away. You can so tell in the background. The only ones remaining are the smaller kind used for shots and stemmed ones for cocktails. Despite being busy with his task, his amusement does not entirely disappear from his face. He keeps talking as if I'm simply another customer he entertains with his stories. But we both know it's more than that, if the wistful expression on him says anything.
Man, can't believe you're the same rookie who walked in here almost a decade ago.
Sorry for dropped frames, guys. We'll just wait for a wee second for it to catch up. I know. I want Best Boyo to be okay. I really do. God damn it, phone. Sorry, just getting everything there. Okay. Sorry about that. Dropped frames. Usual that happens in this. La da 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 dee, da 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 da. There we go. Okay.
Too smart for his own good, that boy. Has always been 2 steps ahead of things. Now he's here, sulking.
I must have screwed up somewhere then.
I must have screwed up a lot. For things to suddenly shift like this? For me to become a mere shadow of the person I used to be?
No, I don't think so. This one, screwed up? Not by a mile. It's too early to say. You've still got several years ahead of you, Holmes. Take it easy.
Oh, he is a good guy. I hope you don't turn out to be evil.
But some things change, eh? It has been years, and you were a kid back then.
You said hey without the H, and that's I. This is a Scottish word there, like I.
You know, the sort that's a bit unsure, making all the horrible decisions in life he'd eventually be embarrassed to talk about.
You never stop calling me kid, though.
Well, you still are. It's just that this time, you're sure of who that badge and gun is for.
Oh, he's so
As
wise.
you police types usually say, to protect and serve, yeah?
Mm-hmm. A significant pause follows at its heels. From both of us, as he allows its meaning to sink in and spur something in me, stirring a feeling both heavy and forceful, but not completely unwelcome. Familiar. Yay, journal updated, yay. Though before I can even clarify what he's trying to imply or gather my thoughts on the matter, G turns away to begin his work on the silverwares. Shouldn't it just be silverware, not the... I didn't think that... I thought that was just the plural of it. Oh well, he'll need those too, once more of his patrons come in for lunch. Slow and easy. A sharp contrast with the strained air we've been wading through these past weeks. A fleeting moment, but one I allow myself to relish, if only because of its absence lately. The way things are now, this is almost a gift. So when it all ends with the sound of my phone ringing, a sigh is all that leaves me. I've placed the damn thing on low volume last night, but it does nothing to keep it quiet. I don't even know if I want to answer it right now. It has brought me nothing but one bad news after another. Thinking back about it only makes me want to chuck it into the closest trash bin I could find. Not that it'll help things, of course. Oh no, another exhale slips past my lips before I cut. It's unknown! Before I pull it out, quickly swiping over the screen without checking the caller ID. Here we go. After all, the one person who'll worry or fret over how awful I might sound right now is here with me. My parents never call around this error, so chances are it's probably just the Chief or Abigail. There's Zach, but he's in a position where contacting me is impossible, placed in jail by some scumbag for a crime he likely didn't commit. No use pretending what I'm not when it's anything but.
Inspector Frey speaking.
Oh, here we go, people. Get your butts ready. I have a feeling we're gonna go into this now.
Good morning, sir. Sorry to
Oh,
bother you this early.
shit.
What is this about?
Oh, God.
It's about
No,
your son, you
no,
know. The guy I
no!
called you about yesterday.
Oh,
Or
shit!
Monday, the night before.
Oh, no.
Zachary
Oh,
Steele.
no. Here we go. Prepare your butts, people. Oh, God. His hesitant note does nothing to diminish the lump that has suddenly lodged itself at the base of my throat. What are the chances? What are the chances that something went wrong while I'm not looking? While I'm out here brooding of all things?
How is he? Is he doing okay?
Is he dancing with rainbows and unicorns? Is he doing it? Is he a good boy? Is he alive? I don't know.
We
Oh, no.
actually have a problem, Detective Inspector.
Fuck. Sorry. Hasty assumptions aren't our usual fare in my book. That shouldn't change right now. The precinct is secure. It's supposed to be. They have guards manning the station 24/7. If anything happens, all Zach has to do is shout and someone will be there for him. He was doing that, but no one came! Even if it's a phantom going after him, he should be safe there. He should have been. Yeah, none of these reassurances will will allay my suspicions, and whatever little thread of hope I'm hanging onto frees slowly as each second of silence passes by. An expectation so weak, faint, I might as well just let it go and prepare myself for the worst. It's a feeble attempt at optimism I will never get used to. This is out of my depth. This isn't my forte. Zach's maybe. Rebecca's too. Never mine. Hell, this is the kind of mood Isabella has always unknowingly brought with her. What her eyes often conveyed. What I found myself searching in her whenever I looked to them. But no matter how many times I repeat any words of comfort or calming images inside my head, the hollow chill at the base of my stomach refuses to ease. Just get on with it, please! Just get it over and done with! Even my voice shakes when I urge Officer Rents to speak again, weak and unsteady. Pardon me, the only thing keeping me from stumbling when I abruptly stand is the counter's solid support beside me. The flat of my hand braced against it for leverage.
Officer Renz, right?
Uh-huh.
What happened? You're supposed to keep an eye on him, yeah? It's protocol.
Your friend, sir,
Oh, shit.
I think it'd be better if you just saw it yourself, sir. This isn't something you should be hearing over the phone.
He's dead.
Chief Inspector Lee wants you to report in as well.
He's dead.
It's about the case Luke Wright filed yesterday and...
Fuck. The rest never registers. Rather, my brain refuses to acknowledge... Yeah, he's dead. To acknowledge any of it. Not even the possibility that this might just be a terrible joke. All I can think of is a suffocating dread and the... Yes! Get on with it, Ash! And the piercing noise, white and deafening, ringing in my ears despite the bar's moaning hush. There is only Zach. Only the whole expanse of Luxmore separating me from the one person I still believe safe from this whole fudged up situation we found ourselves in. Along with the voices. Vile ones. Whispers that taunt, jeer, and mock. Each vague utterance growing relentless as I make my way out of the bar without another word to G and slide back into my car. Driving off with my body on autopilot, mind in a daze and afraid. Utterly afraid. That I have lost someone in my life again. Oh! Alright, I'm just gonna make sure that Billy is all ready for this. Right, come on, Billy. Go back on that. We're just gonna make sure that he's ready. He's alright, he's ready. Just in case. The whole precinct is in an uproar. Officers move in and out from the main work hall with rapid steps. Phones blare loudly from the comms room, and calls are being made from the dispatch area. And there's Benjamin. The rest who has been left standing watching the whole commotion with a nervous energy. From further back, the chief's voice booms above the uproar. I'm not even shocked. He may appear like a bumbling fool on first glance, but oh God, please. I don't want to see it, but I have to. But he has kept the city safe for years. It's alright, it's alright. Now for something completely different. Let's have a look. Yay! Funny joke. I like funny jokes.
Close up? A close up, you jerk! A close up!
For the sour persimmons, cousin.
Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, Janet, you are a card. Just waiting for this to kind of play catch up. Oh my God. Sorry if it's kind of being weird at the moment. Let me just make sure everything's closed. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can close this. It's nothing wrong with the encoding game. You're just being weird. Just tell me if everything's looking and sounding okay, guys. Oh, yeah, it's a simple clip. I know. There we go. It went away again. Okay. Yeah, internet, stop being a dick. There we go. Okay, we're okay. That was beautiful. Thank you for that. So you get that. Jarrett, you are all right. You are all right. You are more than all right. You're amazing. Everything's all right. Cool. Thank you, guys. Kept the city safe for years. For something to happen in his jurisdiction, inside his own precinct, right under his nose, he has the right to be royally pissed.
What do you mean you don't know?
Oh, God.
Don't give me that shite, Sergeant!
Good. We're good.
How can one person, slip past you?
Yep. Here we
Can't
go.
even keep an eye on one man!
Oh! His statement gives me pause. Am I wrong? Did Zach escape somehow? That's me trying to do humor, and I don't. I'm not condoning it. Neither do I believe Zach's capable of doing, let alone thinking of it. But if it's what happened, I'll be equally as cross as the chief. This won't help his case. This will only complicate things with right and put the both of us in a tight spot. I won't be able to help him once red tape prevents me from doing so. Escape. Yet a hint of relief still washes over me as I walk closest to my... Escape VR? As I walk closer to my boss, mentally preparing myself for whatever reprimand he's about to dish out.
What's happening, Chief?
Oh, come on, get on with it. Just get it out of the way. Except he merely glances at me with an inscrutable expression. Although, if I'm going to read deeper into it, I'll say it's the closest expression he can get to shooting me a pitying look. For the first time in my years in the force, like if I get angry in a second, I'm just making sure the cats aren't behind me and going to get stepped on, so I don't want that. Okay. I find myself wishing to hear a reprimand from him. Whatever that stare means, it can't be good. I'm sure, can you tell me it's a film with Robert De Niro? Qui escape fear. Very good. Coupled with the Officer Renz's tone this morning, it does nothing to calm the uneasy feeling in me. Fudge, boss even seems relieved to see me. After the last few exchanges we've had these past 2 weeks, you'll think the man doesn't want to see me right now.
About time you got in here.
Oh, God.
I got caught up in something. Sorry, Chief. What's going on? Is there a problem with Zach?
Yeah, he's dead. He hesitates for a second before his his frown eases with a long, dragged-out exhale.
I'm not sure if you can call this a problem, Frey, but I'll let you be the judge of that.
Can people just not say sentences anymore? Like, your friend's dead, I'm so sorry. Like...
Follow me.
Oh, God, here we go.
And you, I want your full report about this by the end of the day. It better be good or you are kissing that badge goodbye.
You should be kissing the badge goodbye anyway, because if you let someone die on your watch, it's their fudging fault. Partly. The officer he's addressing, the sergeant and a man in his late 20s to 30s who transferred here last year, shrinks back in his chair. I know, dragging the game out. I don't quite remember his name. I don't care! Just get on with it, but if my memory serves right, they did whatever. Depending on how bad he is, this will either give him a verbal warning, a suspension, or dismissal. It's not a potential envy for him being in right now. Although there's really not much time left to feel sorry for them either. As soon as Chief's done roasting the other officers behind the guy, he gestures for me to follow, straight towards the precinct holding cells, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think you should come see this cliche. Okay, I'm gonna check this other thing you put in here. And I know it's going to lag for a little bit.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Exactly. Get on with it, guys. Come on. Just waiting for the encoding to go down as well. While I have a drink. And just prepare for this bullshit that's going to come up. All because I thought I should go in the house and save people. Ugh. Straight towards the precinct's holding cells. And if a switch has been turned off the moment he steps away from the small crowd, the entire main lobby goes silent. For one reason or another, it feels like everyone's simply waiting for the metaphorical hammer to fall. Even their stares before... Oh my God, get on with it, Jesus! Before we turn to an adjacent hallway, exude the same pitying vibe as the Chiefs, all of which I might have easily ignored any other day. People here can be a bunch of gossip mongers. It's only the significant glance Chief throws my way before pushing the door open that stops me. Not that there's even a need to mull over it. Because the moment he swings it open, it strikes me. A sharp, dry, metallic scent. I've already grown familiar. Yeah, the letter, more like the drag! Jeez. Familiar over the years. It's another one of those things you'll have to get used to once they start handing you the homicide cases. Now, just a whiff of it tells enough for me to gauge the severity of the situation. This isn't the festering smell you get when someone in the room has a flesh wound. It lingers far too much in the air, hangs far too heavily even where I stand. No, this is what you get when someone has spilled blood all over the room. This is what you get when there's a large pool of it. This is what you get when no one bothers with cleanup for a few hours because forensic work isn't done yet. This is what you get when there's most certainly a dead body somewhere. I don't want to think of the who yet. There are simply too many possibilities, too many variables unaccounted for. Here, welcome to Dramatic Sentence Simulator. Jesus. Unaccounted for, here to form a single conclusion. However, Wendy, will you just get on with it? When the chief of Luxborn Police refuses to provide answers, a chill easily fills every nerve in my body. Almost in a trance, I follow after him without asking anything or saying another word for the first time in years. I feel like a damn rookie again. Patience effing Wayne, get on with it. Yeah, fresh out of training, newly instated, and I'm still under. Oh my god, just go! Now his light flashes fleetingly from the far end of the hall. CSI documents the scene and forensics team gather evidence. The only thing my instinct tells me is to run as far from here as possible, as if I don't have 10 years of detective work under my belt. It echoes inside my head like a mantra.
All your fault. Why won't you believe me?
Over and over and over, rising and ebbing, a tidal wave of thoughts and murmurs surging and crashing against my ear. A kick in the dick is less painless than this. More deafening than the drum of my heartbeats and shallow gasps. Churning and heaving till the cell finally comes into view and how far away is this fucking cell? And I am afforded a clearer look of what's inside. No! Mother of God damn it, son of a bitch! Tits! Everything! Fuck you, game! Fuck you! Why? 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 Oh! Oh my god! I covered it as quickly as I could, guys. Yeah. Oh my god, he's dead! Oh my god! Yeah, Billy's come to save us. Oh, shit! The whole world stands still. No, don't. It's okay. You don't have to clip it. It's okay. That's why I got Billy ready to do this. This is just grotesque. Yeah. Every noise, every smell, every person. Yeah, no one wants to see that. Every person in the room all ceases to matter. The second my eyes land on his prone form, there's only red. 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 Red! Not vibing with... Yeah, not vibing... Thank you, Snow. Thank you, you beautiful person, for that. Blood everywhere. On the floor where a copious amount of it is pooled. On the walls, smeared on every crack and on every tile his hands can reach. On his face and shoulders, dripping from every gash and tear, flowing from the hollow gap where his eyes should have been. Oh my good god!
The custodial officer found him when they brought him breakfast. It was too late.
No shit, Sherlock! You dipshits!
He was already dead by that time. Some 3 to 4 hours, according to the blokes from forensics.
What, gee, maybe you should have answered his screaming calls for help when he was doing it! There had been a struggle, based alone on the smear pattern left on the bars and floors, but only so much as this small cell will allow. I'm sorry for screaming there, guys. I can already imagine how it went down. He was likely left with no other choice, cornered like an animal at the mercy of his killer. In this cell, there would have been no escape. Escape, yes, because it's funny. The only thing he would have been able to do is shout for help. Perhaps the same plea written on the floor closest to him. It really doesn't like people having eyes. It really doesn't. The same one left written on the pavement close to Rebecca's remains. Yeah, because we didn't have enough horror. We had to have some more. Help me. They're like, hee, gotta take your eyeballs now. God bless you, Snow. Oh my god. I have a few letters for this. F you. Yes, I do too, Jenna. I am beyond pissed. I thought that my way was logical. And, oh my god. I will play this again, like, do a speed run to get the good ending. Yep. Rest in peace, Zach. We love you. You're still the best boy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help that he didn't even get. Okay, Billy, you can go away for now. Woo! There we go. And it calls for a whole lot of questions. Not the hows. Logic has already flown out the window from the start. She has the means to get to us. Get to all of us. Bars and walls notwithstanding. The whys, though.
No one heard him? Not even one from the guys on duty last night?
I like his eye color. god. Nice red eyes, exactly. Same energy, less graphic. Okay. Excuse the frame rates dropping or anything like that. Or encoding being weird. I just want to see the clip. Just having a look. Rejected Don Hertzfeld icon. So, oh, Jesus! Okay, that was very loud. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, that is a better one to look at than the one we just saw. That I covered up as quickly as I could. Oh my good god! Why? Why, Zach? Oh my good god. Because Zach's not an idiot. He would have asked for help. He would have yelled. He was screaming.
One of them did,
Hey,
but
Scrub.
thought nothing of it.
What? Stop. Get them the fuck out of this thing and get their asses fired. They do not deserve to work here. They did not come and help our boy. He was shouting for his life. Hello, Scrub. How are you doing today? Welcome back to the spoopiness of the letter, the game that is officially scarier than The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor, which are phenomenal Netflix shows, by the way. Oh my goodness. One of our characters, my favorite character, is dead. We just found him dead. And, I'm doing good. I'm doing good today, despite my favorite character dying in this game. I am doing very good. Mental health much better today than on Friday. Thank God. And, yeah, I'm just eager to find out the full story of this game and get through this chapter, because we were on this chapter last weekend, the week before, I think. It's like 3 weeks we've been playing this one. Zach's screaming for his life. Yeah. Aha. Exactly. Jakey, I'd prefer if you didn't use the R word there, just for next time. If you could, just refrain from that, because I don't personally like it. I might need to add that to the word of, the list of words to... It's okay. It's okay. You didn't know. So it's alright. It's all okay. It's like some words escape you when you're putting together, a list of words you don't want on the stream, so it's okay. It is A-okay. You are fine, my friend. Alright? We're good. We are absolutely good. Okay. Okay. This here.
Why didn't they do anything? He's just a room away.
And just so you know, Jakey, that we're just gonna do love. 'Cause, you know, mistakes happen. It's all good. You are loved. Alright? Alright. Alright.
And I just realized my my sub badge actually changed against my name, and it's now showing that as the Grammy Award. So they do work. Yay! That's good to know. So for people who are close up on their subs changing to 2 months, if you choose to continue subscribing, which is much appreciated, your bucket of popcorn will turn into a Grammy Award. So you get awards for being here. Isn't that cool?
They must have assumed your friend's
Pardon
just
me.
asking for attention. Henry wasn't clear on the details when I questioned him about it. You've been serving in this precinct for more than a decade, though. You should be aware by now how rowdy the folks we detain here can become. But that's not the only problem we have here.
Oh god.
Someone got in and out of this place without anyone noticing. Even the surveillance footage is a bust.
Oh my god.
Tech's going over it now, but I don't think we'll get anything from it.
I think we know when the swoopy lady's gonna come out of the camera again, because we've already seen her do that.
The media will have a field day when they learn of this fray. Keep it mum for now. I'll let you know because he's your... well, you deserve to know. The poor bloke's your friend, after all.
I think the word will get out when all the people in the police station go and tell other people about it.
I just don't want the commissioner hearing of this before I can tell him anything.
Oh my god, fuck you caring about your job more than someone who's dead.
Or at least, until we've figured out how the butcher got in.
You think this is an inside job?
Nope.
What else can it be? It's either that or we have a damn good criminal mastermind walking this city.
Or a spoopy ghost! Really, I want to say something. I want to tell him that this isn't what he's thinking. Oh, we're playing a horror visual novel game called The Letter. It is, it has a butterfly effect to it, where, characters can die if you make the wrong decisions, and 2 of them have died! My 2 favorite ones have died, so I'm not happy about my decisions. So, yeah. Just gonna make sure my other ones don't die. The ones that I like, anyway. Because there is one that I despise more than anything. I want to tell him, is what he's thinking, that all this time the Anselm Butcher never existed. This is a curse the people of this city has been laughing up for centuries. The way things are going, we'll simply find ourselves at a dead end. Chances are they'll just have to find an innocent chap to blame for everything, like what Wright did to Zack. A scapegoat for things they can't explain. But how am I supposed to tell anyone? Let alone get them to believe my words? I'll sound like an idiot. They'll likely brush me off the same way I've done with Isabella's warnings. In the end, clenching my fists at my sides and gritting my teeth is all I'm able to do. Zack's lifeless face stares back at me, and accusations in them, sharp and searing. An expression that etches itself deep within my mind once the first officer waves us both out of the room. Another ghastly image I will never be able to forget. Yeah, thanks, game! Just like Rebecca's bleeding corpse on the pavement. Remember that lovely image, guys? 'Cause I sure do! Another memory. It will probably haunt me until my last dying breath. Another regret. Chief dismisses me barely an hour later, setting me off with nothing but a light pat and another sorry expression. Such a caring individual. I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be reassuring. There's plenty more to do, a lot of people to call and tell, and all of it falls on me. Pardon me. No matter how awful the news I bring will be birds, it'll be better if this comes... like, I'm so lackluster with the birds now. Like, birds. It'll be better if this comes from a person his family and friends know. Still, my body refuses any notion of movement. The thought of telling Isabella about this? She'll definitely be devastated. Yeah, she's already had her father dying, Rebecca dying, and now Zack! I don't even want to imagine what his grandparents will say. Oh shit, that's right, that's why he moved to the UK. I was reading up on the journal entries and the relationships last night when I was getting all the stream stuff set up. And yeah, I completely glazed over or just forgot that Zack moved from the US to live with his grandparents. Him and his sister moved there to be with the grandparents because the mother and father were killed in a hate crime. Family friendly fun for everyone! They're good, kind, warm-hearted people who've given me another family even without me asking for it. They welcomed me, invited me every time, easily reminded me of what having a whole home feels like. I thought I've already forgotten that. Zack's older sister will definitely show up in my apartment, though. Ring my doorbell and punch me as soon as I open the door, just like the last time. She's right. I'm the kind of person who brings nothing but trouble. She's known all along that Zack should have stopped hanging out with me, warned him several times. Zack has often laughed her concerns off. I used to think it's because he enjoys the friendship as much as I do, despite a huge part of it going unspoken between us throughout the years. Now he's dead. Thanks for rubbing it in, game! Another one. Another person brutally taken from me. I thought I had more time. I thought he'd be safe. I thought the player of this game would actually learn how to read situations and make decisions, but it's okay! We'll do a speed run and make sure they're all alive! But we're going to follow through with this. We have to. We got to follow through with the decisions that we've made, because that's what happens in life. I know, existential crisis and everything. I acted too late. And in the deafening silence of my car, the only thing I am able to do is close my eyes. Yeah, live speed run. Live speed. Yeah, I will be doing a live speed run. Absolutely, Jada. We have to see it that everybody is okay. Close my eyes, rest my forehead against the cold surface of the steering wheel and scream. Scream until my throat bleeds raw. Scream until my lungs burn. Scream until all that remains are the guilt and the tears. Oh. Oh, we're back here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, there's a ghost that's still spooping me, and she stole my friend's eyes. Do you think I'm making a joke now, Gee? The sun hangs lower when I drive back to the pub and drag myself inside, still too unsure how to break the news. Around this time, the patrons usually start to trickle into the main lounge until it reaches a peak around midnight. Today, however, it remains thin. But considering what day it isn't too worrisome for the kind of business G runs. He has always complained about the lack of a decent crowd on week start, although he doesn't really begrudge his customers for it. Lovely, pleasant music for the fact that 2 of our friends have died. No one wants to start the week with a bad case of a hangover, after all. Even him. Which makes the concerned look he gives me come off a bit too odd. With the kind of danger we're in, and after what happened to Zach, this swiftly puts me on the edge, even before I can fully process and analyze the scene in front of me.
Something wrong, G?
G hums, but there's an undertone of annoyance in it, despite his casual and open movements. And only after he finishes wiping a tumbler and carefully settles it face down on the table does he give me an answer. The way he stares back at me honestly makes me squirm. It feels like I'm being stared down by my primary school teacher for sleeping in class again. I know that look.
Nothing much. Monday's still a slow day for this place. But you, might want to check on your friends, kid. Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed while you were out.
What? Another question forms in my head along with a small, confused frown. Though before a single syllable slips past my mouth, he gestures his head on the far side of the main lounge. Isabella has settled on one of the tables set in the corner, in deep thought and with a scowl on her face. Oh, dear God, we have to tell her. Ugh! From the looks of it, it appears woke up on the wrong side of the bed is a complete understatement. Turns out sleep isn't just what some of us need. Even G appears to understand it. In spite of his efforts to look as unconcerned as possible, there's a tense set on his shoulders. A nervous edge lingers in his eyes as it occasionally flickers over Isabella. He doesn't want to deal with this, especially at the start of another busy week. Not that I know how. I don't even know what put her in such a bad mood. Well, I know one thing that's going to put her in a bad mood very soon. Maybe it's because your fucking friend is dead. Thanks, game. But the imploring gaze she directs at me leaves me with no other choice. It almost feels like he's guilting me into doing something about him. I hate that it's working.
You know how I run this pub, kid. No fist fights, no cat fights, no people in sullen moods, only good booze, bad puns, and off-key singing.
That's a very specific set of rules for the pub.
Go fix it before it turns into something chaotic.
Yeah, I'm not grieving my other dead friend. Thank you so goddamn much. It's probably not as petty if Isabella's already in that state, but I give him a nod nevertheless.
Sorry about this, G.
He hums something under his breath for an answer and waves me off, turning away and returning to his work without another word. Even with the lack of a sizable crowd, he likes to keep busy. We're the same in that regard. Can't remain still, always has to stay moving, doing something, thinking, whatever keeps the brain at work. No, I just go into fetal position with anything. I'll leave him to it shortly after. Part of me wants to thank him for all the trouble he has taken for people he barely even knows. Once this is over, I should probably find some way. In the meantime, I have this immediate problem to fix. Gotta get to this before it turns into a shitstorm. There's a strange lull in this area of the pub. People continue to trickle out instead of in, and this time only 2 tables remain occupied. Soon, these people too will be gone, and the whole place will be devoid of anyone. Frankly, its current state already lends the place an entirely different vibe. Along with the soothing strum of strings and a steady beat of drums playing overhead, there's a calming sense to this. A far cry from times I've been here before. And perhaps it's for this reason why Isabella has chosen this place to retreat. Pardon me, she sits quietly in the furthest corner of the room, in one of the tables set right beside the windows. There's windows in this place? I haven't seen them. G usually keeps the curtain closed around this hour, but a small portion of it has been pulled back, revealing the busy streets outside, pardon me. The late afternoon light spills right through it, outlining her small form and pulling on the surface of the table, where both her arms rest. Oh, okay. In her hand, she flips a piece of folding paper, turning it from one side to the other without any purpose. The letter. A small frown creases her forehead while she stares at it, yet there's something oddly tranquil in the picture she has unknowingly painted. Something I can't bring myself to disturb, if only for a few seconds. It's one of those moments again. The rare ones. The ones where she's still too quiet. A complete opposite of her usual self. But it's these that often leave a mark. Not her cheery disposition or her lively attitude. But these short few seconds of wordless silence, when the softest sighs and the slightest movements sing louder. The smallest minuscule things that tell you about the person and her strength more than any words can express. I hope you're enjoying this novel that I'm reading. Well, it is a visual novel, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of talking. It's these that carve a vivid memory, no matter how brief it lasts. And it breaks soon enough. The second I pry the letter off her hands and flop down on the empty seat next to her. She glares at me, annoyed, and just like that, all of it melts away. Gone is the stillness, replaced quickly by the teasing and friendly jibes. Back again to what we're used to, what's easy, what's familiar, where every truth we hope to convey regrettably goes unsaid between us.
You're going to destroy an important piece of evidence if you keep doing that, Belle.
This time, however, no retort comes from her. Without the letter to glare daggers at, she turns on her hands, now clenched tight in front of her. Tell me if that gets annoying, by the way. I think it's fun. But she's far from angry. A bit upset, maybe. Who wouldn't be? This curse has already gone far too long. Has already taken one too many people from us. Yeah, you're saying that. You can say that again. Regardless, Isabella doesn't seem like shit. Hey, Cloud, welcome back. Well, you came in at the right time because, yeah, time to regret again. We just found Zach in the jail cell. He's missing some things here. You know, very important things to be able to see every day. So, Spoopy Lady got to him. And, another character's dead. And I hate it. Because it's my two favorite characters, Becca. Yeah, Zach is dead. We made the wrong decision. So, after I have finished this run of the game, I am going to do a live speed run to make sure everyone lives. I am making damn sure I don't make the wrong decisions next time. Because I am very pissed about it. Very. Oh my goodness. But yay, thank you for coming back. And enjoy the Schwagnanigans as usual. And Billy is always ready for covering stuff up, so yay. Even what's his name? Oh, Luke? No, he can die in a hole. I don't care about him. Everyone else, no, I want them to live. Regardless, Isabella doesn't seem like she'll start shouting at me. At least compared to every other person, should be every other people I've aggravated, intentional or otherwise. Some light talk may just do the trick and coax her out of this mood.
Come on. If you keep staring at the table like that, you're going to bore a hole on it.
Oh, and to get you in a good mood, our other friend is dead.
I really don't want to OG a new table. He'll pick the most expensive one and leave me begging on the streets.
She levels a quick glance at me, her expression dry and impassive enough to drain every color out of the room. It's as if I've just told her a terrible joke and she's expecting there'll be more of it. No, I'm gonna tell you something terrible. All of my friends are dead. Exactly, Janet. All of our friends are dead. We're the only ones left. Oh, and Marianne's stuck in a dungeon under the mansion. Really? No. She needs to give me more credit than that. My jokes are funny when I want them to be.
I really don't care. I'd even take pictures and post them online.
Only if she's expecting to keep saying, the letter! Anyway.
Go away, Ash. I don't want to talk right now.
You're really not gonna want to talk in a second. Yet it sounds half-hearted at best. She did bring this on herself. Silly Gettle, how dare you find a cursed letter in a house that you were snooping around in? Like, what's happening is already sapped every... It should be zapped, not sapped. Or I'm just misreading it. Oh, I remember saying the words! Yes, very true. Very true. Sorry, Clouds. That was me misreading it. Every bit of energy in her, and all that's left are the words. Pretty soon those two will lose their meaning and leave a hollow shell in their wake. It's already unusual to see her like this. Everything has already gone to shit. I'd like, at least, this one thing to stay normal. They don't care about the lady, but... yeah. They triggered the curse from Blockbuster. Yeah. I know. I intensified it by picking the wrong decisions, and now they all dead. Oh, I get what you're saying. They're doomed to hear the curse of the letter! Every time. That noise over and over again. It's already unusual to see her like everything has gone to shit, but to stay normal. So somehow we manage. We continue for the better half of the hour, talking, joking, with her short, feeble responses and banter that never goes anywhere. But it's enough. In the grand scheme of things, amidst the chaos and death shadowing over us, it's these little inconsequential moments that matter. It's her smile, her laughter, when it finally rings, easy and free of her burdens.
Okay, I have another one.
I don't want to hear it, Ashton. Go away.
Oh.
No, really, listen.
Our friend is dead. Oh, yes, our friend is dead, along with the other one.
I know someone who talks like an owl.
Will you leave me alone if I bite and ask who?
A pause. And then she frowns as realization slowly dawns on her. Confusion flashes fleetingly across her face before eventually settling on a grimace.
Oh.
Oh! I just got his joke as well. God damn it. God damn it, Ash. Suddenly, she hugs her arms closest to herself and looks away. Perhaps in her best attempt to stay angry. To no avail. In a matter of seconds, her shoulders shake with laughter she's trying to contain.
You're awful, and I really hate you. Just leave.
It's contagious, her mirth. Have they at least acknowledged that the Phantom Gettle exists? Yeah, they have. Yeah, Ash has seen the Phantom Gettle. Oh, that was a fun image from last week, because I was doing laundry at the time I was doing the stream. Thank God I'm not doing it today. And there was a part where Ash and Isabella went to the real estate office building, and they went in an elevator and went down to the basement, and they weren't able to close the doors, and someone was creeping up to the camera like that, and then I had to go in a fudging elevator down to get my laundry, and I was shit scared. I was thinking, yay, I get to go get laundry in the possibly spoopy elevator. I was not a fan of that moment. Yeah. Soon I'm joining her in it, briefly forgetting every problem that is piled up and continues to weigh down on us. So yeah, that was a fun moment last week. Wait, did I read that? I don't know. Sugar. Soon I'm joining her. Yeah, I did. Okay. Laughing without reservation or care, until only a familiar warmth lingers. Once both our amusement ebbs away. Somehow, with her, these things have always come easy. He loves her!
Feeling better?
Are you feeling better? Because I'm going to make you even more miserable now. You know, Zach, he had eyeballs once. Well, he doesn't anymore, and he can't do anything else because, he's permanently asleep now.
A little. You're still lame.
But you're laughing right now.
Only because your humor is terrible.
Right. Keep telling yourself that. I know it's funny.
Is the girl who was jealous of her dead? Oh, Becca? Yeah. Becca's dead. Yeah, we saw her bloody imagery last week where... You remember she was on... We chose for her to go up the stairs to the the roof of the library. She only had one exit. On the floor. That was very graphic. Like I said, this game is actually scarier than the Netflix shows Haunting of Hill House and Haunting of Bly Manor, which are both excellent shows. Me and my husband just finished watching Hill House, and we started on Bly Manor last night. They're so good. If you haven't watched them yet, please do. Because this game's scarier than them.
And you know what? If you've kept frowning like that, your face might have cracked. That would have been really messy and ugly.
If glares can kill, with the one she sends my way, I'll probably be dead by now. Seeing it directed my way, it takes only a few quick seconds for me to realize how she might have also taken my statement. I know you said you're going to try to speedrun it, but won't you get brand new cutscenes? Well, I'll speedrun it up until the point where it's things that I haven't read. If it's things I haven't read, I'll stop and I'll read through it, absolutely, and we'll go through the brand new cutscenes and everything, but just to get to the points where it gets to choices that we make, if I believe that it's one that I made correctly last time, I'm not gonna look anything up. I'm gonna do it that way. So no new cutscenes will get skipped over. None of them. Gonna make damn sure that we get everybody safe that we want to be living. Mainly, I want to make sure that Zack and Becca are alive for the next one. I really do. Yes, we're playing as Ashton right now, and so it's 7 chapters in all. We're still playing Ash's one that we've been playing for what 3 weeks now, I think. 2 or 3 weeks. And the last chapter, chapter 7, you play as Luke. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Okay, we read that. How wrong and rude it might have sounded in her ears, however unintentional it is.
Was your baby to asleep?
Have you played? No, not as Luke yet. He's the next one that we play as. His chapter's after Ashes. I've never been good with words, but that's never an acceptable excuse, is it? My throat is dry today. Suddenly, taking the brunt of her anger seems less complicated than correcting or explaining myself. Nevertheless, I try. What if you have to be nice to look for Becca to live? Yeah, you only play as each one of them once, exactly. And some of the decisions that you make in people's chapters affect other decisions in the others' chapters. No, I have a feeling with Becca, for Becca to live, like, you can be horrible to Luke because he more than deserves it. Excuse me a second while I just do my nose. Okay, there we go. Sorry about dropped frame rates, people, as well. Okay. But I think instead of going to the roof, you go to the door, which I thought the door was the wrong choice. Clearly the roof was the wrong choice. I'm assuming the playable characters can't die until you play as them, or have played as them at least once. Yeah, exactly. So, because I made certain decisions with Zack and I made certain decisions with Becca, they died. But Isabella's still here, Hannah's still here, and Ash is still here, so we gotta be very careful about what we do with these two going forward, because I don't want anyone else to die. Except Luke. Nevertheless, I try.
What? Crap. Damn it, that was so not what I meant.
The decision I made with Zack, with the help of you guys in the chat, was to go into the house, like almost like breaking in, kind of, because he heard voices going, "Help me, help me, help me." So I thought the right thing to do would be Zack to go into the house. Apparently that was the wrong one, because he got put in jail, and yeah, you take no, yeah, you are not responsible for the decision, Cloud. It's okay. I'm the one that pushed the button, so it's okay. Yes, his blood is on all of your hands. And, pardon me.
I
Oh
was
my
just
goodness.
saying you look better when you're smiling.
Oh, that's a sweet boy.
Her glare doesn't even wane. In fact, I think it intensified like a brewing storm. Like the brewing storm. In the face of it, under the sharpness of her stare and her annoyance, I do what any person with a good sense of self-preservation does. Keep my mouth shut and shift my attention elsewhere. The crowd outside looks very interesting today. Maybe I should...
Thanks, Ash.
Wait, so what date is this? Hold on, I'm just gonna save it real quick to figure it out. What date are we on? Did it say? Can't have been the same day. Just double checking where we are. Screw. I drive back to the... No, it's the same day. So he hasn't told her yet. So what the fuck? Sorry. Try not to say that. She utters all of it in a voice too small, too quiet. But when I turn to her, only those words, her gratitude, resonate throughout the whole room. Not the soft clinking of silverware somewhere, nor the last strains of music fading into silence above us. Instead, it's the meaning behind her gaze as she holds mine that lingers. Steady, unflinching and open, in the same way she looked at me all those years ago, with bright eyes and an expression softening into a tender smile. I didn't understand it then. How easy it is for her to wear her heart on her sleeve, how she never shies away from expressing herself, even among people she barely knows. I do that all the time. Most times. How can she go through everything without losing herself? Now it's among the hundreds, the thousands that hang unspoken between us. Trivial little things with worth still too big to put into words. Either because it's too early or because there's never really a proper time. For now, though, this'll do. Until the moment itself dwindles. Until reality pulls us back in, reminding us of the things we've set aside in its favor. Who wants me to do the Telmo voice for now? Just to add a little humor into this. We gotta get these kids all back and happy, you know? Let me tell you, back in my day, we didn't cry over people dying from having their eyeballs taken out. No. That was called cataract surgery. Anyway, I think it's about time that you kids just got on with it because you clearly love each other. And I think that I will be your bridesmaid and the best man for this young man over here because you whippersnappers need some adult supervision. And scene. Oh my god. Alright. Until reality pulls us back in, reminding us of the things we've set aside in its favor.
What was that about earlier? You look like you're about to wage war on that letter.
Oh, it's nothing. You probably won't like it when you hear it.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. You haven't said anything yet, so how am I supposed to decide how to react?
Oh, Tomo, you crazy doll. A small frown returns to her face. No, I can't do it as Ash. This is the ultimate war reenactor. Although it lacks the same anger from just a few minutes ago, the bitterness stays. I've been bitter since the war, darling. You can't tell me any different. Now there's also uncertainty. It takes another minute until she speaks again. This time she doesn't mean my eye.
I was just
my
thinking,
god.
Maybe we should go back to the mansion.
Oh, absolutely, Tomo would scare the Phantom away. But just like, what in the name of Joseph are you doing here, you spoopy lady? Yes, I know the word spoopy. I've heard it said on the World Wide Web. You whippersnappers think you got all the phrases figured out, but I know better. What do you mean you want my soul? I haven't had a soul since 1947. I forget my days. Or my years. The World Wide Web. That sounds like a big web a spider would have put together or something. I don't know. Where do you kids come up with these phrases? It's so goddamn annoying. Anyway, where were we? Oh, the mansion. Yes, that's right. Blood freezes in my face. I hope someone clips that. She would definitely challenge her. Blood freezes in my veins. Immediately before I can even think further on what to say, my mouth's moving. A disapproval ready at the tip of my tongue.
Isabella, you know that's...
I know, Ash. I just thought we'd find something in there.
Yeah, death!
That if I go back, we'll get the answers we need.
Thank you for lurking, Scrub. It's appreciated.
I found the letter there, so maybe, right?
Just take a drink every time they say the letter. It's not that I don't agree with her. Hell, I've been considering the same thing. It's the only lead we have, after all, but it's not going to be a simple walk in the park. Who knows what we might find in there? If I bring her with me, I won't be able to guarantee her safety. She'll be in even greater danger. Hence, alone. If there's a need to go back to that accursed place, I'm doing it on my own. Whether she agrees with this plan is inconsequential. Oh, that's a beautiful word. I love inconsequential. Oh, God. The details of my life are quite Oh, yes, Austin Powers. I was trying to think where I heard the word inconsequential. And it's the family meeting that Dr. Evil and his son Seth Green have. That Carrie Fisher, yes, Princess Leia. If you watch Austin Powers back, that is Carrie Fisher, who is the group leader. Oh, sorry for frames dropping. Just wait a wee second for everything to go back to normal. Come on, internet. Come on, come on. You can do it, internet. You can do it. You can do it. God, it's jumping up and down it's going up and down like a yo-yo. No, it's my connection being weird. It's my connection being very weird. So it's not you guys, it's me. Come on, internet. Come on. Come on, internet. Come and play. We're playing the letter. I want the people to see the letter. I don't want you to be a poopy head about it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, we're good. Are we back? Internet, will you stop being a dick? Will you stop being a dick, please? Alright, come on. Come on. I think we're good. Why does it keep going up and down? Why does it keep doing that? Sorry about this, guys. You see it now? Okay, should be... Internet's being really weird at the moment. Sort of, it's not moving. Oh, it's okay, it's just my internet being very strange. Come on. There we go. Okay, should be good now. So please let me know if you can see and hear everything. I am here. Sound should be on as well. You can see and hear it now. Wonderful. Okay, sorry about that. Jesus, the internet was weird there. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? No shit. Okay, are we good? Are we good? It's not overloaded. Stop that right now. Okay.